Shrouded in a veil of secrecy, an organization allegedly manipulates world events from behind the scenes. They call it the Illuminati. The name itself, a Latin term meaning the enlightened ones, suggests an aura of mystery, a clandestine society that operates in the shadows, away from the prying eyes of the world. This is the Illuminati as perceived by conspiracy theorists, a secret society rumored to control world events, dictate global policies, and influence the course of human history. The Illuminati. A word that for many triggers a flurry of thoughts, images, and questions. Is it a group of powerful individuals pulling the strings of society? Is it a figment of our collective imagination, born out of our need to find patterns, to make sense of the world around us? Or is it a blend of both, an idea that has seeped into our consciousness and taken root, feeding on our fascination with the unknown? In our quest for answers, we encounter a myriad of theories, each more intricate than the last. Some suggest the Illuminati is composed of the world's elite, the top 1% of the 1%, controlling everything from our economy to our entertainment industry. Others propose a more supernatural angle, linking the Illuminati to ancient symbols, occult practices, and even extraterrestrial beings. But what is fact and what is fiction? As we delve deeper into the murky waters of speculation and hearsay, the line between the two becomes increasingly blurred. The Illuminati, in all its elusive glory, continues to captivate and confuse, holding us in its thrall. As intriguing as these theories are, they are but echoes of a tale that began centuries ago, a tale of enlightenment, power, and manipulation that, to this day, reverberates through the annals of history. To truly grasp the enigma that is the Illuminati, we must venture beyond the realm of contemporary conjecture. Yet, to understand the enigma that is the Illuminati, we must travel back to its roots, back to 18th century Europe. In the heart of Bavaria, in 1776, a secret society came into existence, a society named the Illuminati. This mysterious group was the brainchild of a man named Adam Weishaupt, a law professor at the University of Ingolstadt. Weishaupt was a product of the Enlightenment, a period of intellectual and philosophical growth that swept across Europe in the 18th century. He was a man who believed in reason, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, ideals that were often at odds with the religious institutions of his time. The formation of the Illuminati was, in part, a response to these conflicting ideologies. Weishaupt sought to create a society that could operate outside the grasp of the Church, a society where the principles of the Enlightenment could be freely discussed and applied. The Illuminati, with its clandestine meetings and secret rituals, provided the perfect platform for this. Members of the Illuminati, known as Illuminists, were expected to uphold these Enlightenment ideals. They were encouraged to question authority, to value scientific evidence over religious doctrine, and to strive for a world where power was not concentrated in the hands of the few. This radical way of thinking was seen as a threat by many, particularly the Bavarian government. In the late 1780s, the Bavarian government, feeling threatened by the Illuminati's growing influence, issued an edict suppressing all secret societies. This effectively disbanded the Illuminati, forcing them to go underground. The society that once stood as a beacon for Enlightenment ideals was now a mere whisper in the annals of history. However, the story of the Illuminati doesn't end here. Far from being relegated to the footnotes of history, the name Illuminati would go on to become synonymous with conspiracy theories, shadow governments, and world domination. The suppression of the Bavarian Illuminati only served to stoke the fires of speculation and intrigue. But was this the end of the Illuminati, or just the beginning of a legend? As the centuries rolled on, the Illuminati transformed from a disbanded Bavarian group into a symbol of world domination. This metamorphosis didn't happen overnight, but rather over a span of centuries, particularly during the 20th century. The concept of a shadowy, all-powerful organization pulling the strings behind the scenes has a certain allure that's hard to resist. Books, movies, and other forms of media began to weave tales around this elusive group. The Illuminati, they said, were the puppet masters behind everything from major wars to economic crises. Their narrative was so compelling and the fear they aroused so potent, it became difficult for many to separate fact from fiction. The Illuminati's supposed omnipresence became a popular trope in a variety of genres. Thriller novels and blockbuster movies often portrayed them as the ultimate antagonists, manipulating world events for their own nefarious purposes. The group was depicted as so powerful and so secretive that even the most influential figures in society were supposedly under their control. Speaking of influential figures, the list of those accused of being Illuminati members is as extensive as it is diverse. From politicians to musicians, from entrepreneurs to royalty, it seems no one is immune to these accusations. The likes of Winston Churchill, Beyoncé, and even Queen Elizabeth II have all been implicated at one point or another. The idea is that these high-profile individuals are not just members, but active participants in the Illuminati's alleged quest for world domination. These claims, often made without substantial evidence, have nonetheless permeated popular consciousness, further feeding the narratives around the Illuminati. The notion of a single group controlling everything from the corridors of power to the everyday lives of ordinary people is a tantalizing one. It's a narrative that plays into our deepest fears and anxieties about the world we live in. From being accused of orchestrating wars to manipulating economies, the Illuminati has been blamed for it all. But where is the evidence? Symbols, signs, and secret messages. These are the alleged breadcrumbs left by the Illuminati. When it comes to supposed evidence of the Illuminati's existence, it's all about interpretation. Think about the all-seeing eye on the dollar bill, the pyramid, the owl, and the obelisks. To some, these are simply artistic expressions or cultural symbols. To others, they are clear proof of the Illuminati's influence on our society, a secret language that only those in the know can understand. Consider this: the all-seeing eye and the unfinished pyramid on the dollar bill are often cited as the Illuminati's signature. But did you know that these symbols were adopted in the late 18th century, long before the Illuminati was even a whisper in the dark? The eye represents the divine providence watching over the United States, while the unfinished pyramid symbolizes the ongoing work of building the nation. Then there's the owl, a symbol of wisdom, often associated with the secret society. But owls are also symbols in many cultures and religions, representing everything from wisdom to death. So, is every owl an Illuminati sign, or are we simply reading too much into it? And what about architecture? Some claim that city layouts, particularly Washington, D.C., were designed with Illuminati symbolism in mind. But again, interpretation plays a significant role here. Are we seeing secret messages or merely finding patterns because we are looking for them? The reality is, there's a distinct lack of concrete, verifiable proof linking these symbols directly to the Illuminati. Much of the supposed evidence relies heavily on interpretation and the human tendency to find patterns where none exist. It's a fascinating phenomenon, but it doesn't prove the existence of a global, shadowy organization pulling the strings behind the scenes. So, is the Illuminati real? Or is it just a figment of our collective imaginations? Only you can decide. But remember, in the world of conspiracy theories, things are rarely as simple as they seem. In today's digital age, the Illuminati myth persists, but what is the truth behind the legend? As we delve into the 21st century, the Illuminati conspiracy theory has been constantly evolving, morphing into a symbol of shadowy global control. The internet, a vast labyrinth of information and misinformation, has become a breeding ground for such theories. Illuminati references permeate online forums, social media platforms, and countless websites, often accompanied by cryptic symbols and allusions to a new world order. Interestingly, there are numerous alleged connections between the Illuminati and various institutions like the United Nations, central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and different governments. But let's pause for a moment and consider the facts. Despite the prevalence of these theories, convincing evidence supporting the Illuminati's existence is noticeably scarce. Many claims are based on hearsay and speculation, often relying on convoluted connections and ambiguous symbols to make their case. It's also worth noting that many of these theories contradict each other. Some argue that the Illuminati is a group of celebrities using the entertainment industry to manipulate the masses, whilst others assert it's an elite cabal of world leaders orchestrating global events behind closed doors. There's also a theory that the Illuminati controls the central bank digital currencies, influencing the global economy and even the operations of the global institutions like the United Nations. The lack of consensus, combined with the absence of verifiable evidence, raises questions about the legitimacy of these claims. Moreover, it's important to consider the role of misinformation. In our digital age, misinformation spreads quickly and easily, often sowing doubt and confusion. Many Illuminati theories rely on this uncertainty, exploiting our natural curiosity and fear of the unknown. So, is the Illuminati fact or fiction? The answer is not as clear-cut as we might like. The original Bavarian Illuminati, a group of Enlightenment-era thinkers, certainly existed. But the shadowy, omnipotent organization of modern conspiracy theories? That remains to be seen. Yet the possibility that the Illuminati myth could be based on some truth can't be entirely ruled out. Regardless of the truth, the Illuminati myth has left an indelible mark on our cultural landscape, inspiring countless books, films, and internet theories. Its influence on popular culture and the world of conspiracy theories is profound, whether or not the organization itself ever existed. While the Illuminati's existence remains unproven, its impact on popular culture and conspiracy theory is undeniable. Before we wrap up this exploration into the enigmatic world of the Illuminati, we'd like to encourage your active participation. If you found this video intriguing, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. Are you a believer in the Illuminati or a skeptic? We want to hear your thoughts. Share your views in the comments section below. Do you have evidence or theories that you believe could prove or disprove the existence of the Illuminati? We're particularly interested in hearing from you. Remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled, and sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. We'll continue our exploration into conspiracy theories, unsolved mysteries, and the hidden corners of history in our upcoming videos. So, stay curious, stay vigilant, and as always, keep questioning everything. The truth is out there, and together, we might just uncover it. Until next time, keep your mind open and your eyes peeled. There's always more to discover.